And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the Great Gubal or Gubal or whatever Gubal Library. And yeah, and I've never done this dungeon before, and I've never even seen it before. I've really 100% avoided looking at footage of the later dungeons, so we'll see how this goes. And this is needed for the main scenario as well. One thing I have done prior to coming into this dungeon is I have upgraded my gear to lore gear, because I had nearly 2,000 lore tomes anyway, so I bought as much lore gear as I possibly could. Okay, so let's do a shield oath. Cool. So let's go. Nice. So I've got 15,000 health, which should be enough for this dungeon. One thing I'm doing as well is I'm currently spirit bonding this level 58 weapon and shield before I bother with the lore one, just for the sake of getting extra rank 4 material. Speaking of which, actually, I might actually use a Spirit Bond potion. Let me do that. I have so many spare anyway, so as you can see, I have not explored this zone at all. The map's not even uncovered, so... Got a flash, use it generously. Rotating cooldowns. Nice. And what I do as well, because of latency or whatever, is I always make sure I use an ability when I go outside of an area damage, like jump or whatever, just to make sure that it's registered on the server that yes, I'm definitely outside the AoE. Do not hit me, you know? It might be a tip if you do suffer from lag a lot. Nice. Moving on. Ooh. Fancy. So that's the standard AoE pull. You go shield lob. I always forget the name. Circle of Scorn, flash. Once you've done the first rotation with Rage of Alone, then do another flash. That's when you're AoE tanking, is it? And don't forget to use Spirits Within every single cooldown, and use Circle of Scorn every single cooldown for the added damage. I am not the elite Paladin, I'm definitely not, but I am trying always to learn as I go along. And I'll be honest, I have been yelled at by other tanks, especially when I was doing raids, to make me into a better tank, so... Oh. Very sort of chill music in here. Nice. So let's move on. Hit a button when I'm outside the AoE to make sure it registers that I'm definitely outside of it. And also use shield swipe when it's off cooldown as well, when it's available. Okay. So, hang on a minute. Yep, let's move on. Double flash. Using cooldowns. Okay. Get this treasure coffer. Cool. So we have another demon wall boss right here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, the standard tactics of don't stand in the crap. Like I said, every time I'm outside the AoE, I make sure that I hit a button to register on the server that yes, I am outside it. Okay, well everyone else went behind it, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to. Yep, because I'm assuming if you're at the back of it, you'll do like no damage for that entire phase. Please, blood. Please, blood. Please, blood. I like sliding around because I'm an idiot. Anyway. Okay, repel. Repel's no problem because there's no edges to fall off. Okay, when it's icy floor, don't move. Wee. Okay. So they've added a new dynamic to this demon wall, that's for sure. But this is very much like the boss that was in Final Fantasy IX as well. There was a boss pretty much identical to this, like some big demon book. For those of you who have played Final Fantasy IX. Barely need to use cooldowns, it doesn't hit very hard. Wee. And dead. So that book just got recycled. Sorry, I felt the need to do some sort of movie phrase there, don't know why. So anyway, let's move on. We are fighting gremlins. Okay. get this treasure coffer. Okay, page 64. Ow. Okay, that's page 64 dead. These sprites do hit surprisingly hard. So I did Ice, or was it Snow Cloak earlier today, when you have all those sprites, and they actually can easily wipe the group. Another page 64. Okay. Ah. Other treasure coffers around here. And it sometimes can be a good idea, if you're a paladin, to use something like Shield Lob when you're outside of an AoE as your ability to register that yes, you are outside the AoE. Page 64 here as well. So we are going the right way. All these books here that I just don't have time to read, never mind. Okay, moving on. I do love this game. I mean, I was a little bit annoyed about the idea of spending £130 on an expansion, but with the amount of enjoyment I've already had, it's really... I've been thinking more and more about it these days. It was definitely worth it. Okay, another page 64. Cool. Open sesame. Okay, nothing that way, so... Eek. Again, no idea what the tactics are, so let's give this a go. Okay, so that's the same as in Amdapor Keep Hard, where when they get that attack you have to just take it closer so the charge is less. Okay, so he's vulnerable to everything. Okay, and now he's doing a charge up like the gorilla in... what's it called? Okay. What's that dungeon called? Hullbreaker Isle. Yeah, so like the gorilla in Hullbreaker Isle, it will just keep charging up until you deal with that mechanic. So I'm trying to always rotate my cooldowns and make sure there's a buff up, just to make things easier for the healer. Oh, I see. So they take the ice to get rid of the farts. Okay, he's almost dead. Seems to be easy enough. So, I still actually haven't done the level 60 Paladin quest yet, so I haven't unlocked the last ability. It's something I really should do. So when I've done a bit more story, then I might do the 60 Paladin quest. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Skeeton. Some big owl. I really should learn how to use these new abilities. I haven't really had a purpose for them so far. Okay. So we're almost there now. So we now need to defeat Logos. Okay. So that Logos got lost. Oh, I'm so funny. Okay. Seems to be good DPS in this group, which is nice. World first. Cool. Good, it's got the treasure coffer for us. Okay. Wow, how did they get there so quick? To be fair, when I was growing up, this is how scary books looked to me as well. Let me just wait for my TP to recharge. So once it gets back to 1,000, then we're good to go. It's like, you have to read that book for English class. No! I'll die! See, look, proof! But then, as I got older, I realized how important education was. I haven't got a clue what these guys are doing. It seemed like a game of hit the weasel right there. Okay. Nice. Yep, sorry, they're placing the orbs as quick as they can. Or as far as they can, I should say. Okay, so they're dealing with the ads. So far so good. Nice. So this does actually require the cooperation of the entire rest of the party. Like, one person can't do it all. Pew pew. Okay, dead. Class is dismissed. I don't know. What would movie stars put into moments like that? Okay, so let's get rid of that. We don't need that. No, we don't need that. We can give that green Jedi, we can give him the commendation. So thank you, toodaloo. Let's get out of here. Awesome. So one step closer to getting a Blessing of Light restored. One more to go. Graphics are immense, especially for an MMO. Nice. So that's it. So let's go back now to Mithrie, who is... Where is Mithrie? Actually, she's hidden somewhere. So... Oh yeah, she's hidden like that way, so let's just go back. We'll work it out. Wow, look at this zone. So I don't mind doing this sort of content a little bit later than other people because it means we can just get through it swimmingly. Like, I didn't have to bash my head against the tactics like I'm sure people did in the first couple of days. I can just get the maximum enjoyment out of it. Because I don't have any pride in being the first to do something, even crafting and gathering. Like, I wasn't the first Grandmaster of the Handle Land. I probably wasn't even the first 1000th. But it didn't matter, like, I just enjoyed it as much as I possibly could. I'm getting the absolute most out of my subscription fee, that's for sure. And is this worth £6 a month? Yes. Like, there's not even a hesitation in that. You know, if I could pre-subscribe the next 10 years, I actually would. So let's see. Almost back. Cool. Love the music in here. So I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Okay, on aspheric convergence. Research compiled by Matoya on the device known as an aspheric converger. So this is it, alright. Stola, boy, put down whatever you're doing and come here. Mithrie has returned with the tome. Thank the gods, but another minute under Master Matoya's exacting supervision and I would have certainly lost my mind, or mayhap merely my temper. Some things never change indeed. Well, I for one appreciate the exacting supervision. In the short while we have been here, I feel I have gained far more understanding of arcane entities than I did during my entire time at the Studium. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Ward's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you call yourself a scholar, and deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So Mithrie has returned with the tome, has she not? Shall we examine it? Okay, so that's complete. Nice, nice, nice. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. I think it's a good idea not to go too far into the story after I've just done a dungeon. And as well, because we have an Aether Current, and we have the last Aether Current of the Dravanian Hinterlands, now is the time to basically go ahead and unlock flying in the Dravanian Hinterlands, which I'll probably do in the next episode. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.